Do you know that over 60% of Americans don't have $1,000 in savings for an emergency? It's shocking but true. Even more surprising, a study by the Federal Reserve found that almost 40% of adults couldn't cover a $400 emergency expense without borrowing money or selling something. These numbers are alarming and show just how crucial it is to manage our spending better. In this video, we're diving into 9 behavioral finance tricks that will help you take control of your spending in 2024. These aren't your typical budgeting tips. We'll explore the psychology behind why we spend, reveal the power of mindful money moves, and show you how to curb those pesky impulse buys. We'll also tackle the hidden triggers that lead to overspending and share fun ways to turn saving into a game. Plus, learn how to rewire your financial habits, manage social spending pressures, and visualize your long-term financial success. Ready to take charge of your finances and achieve financial freedom? Stick around because these tricks might just change your life. Chapter 1. The Psychology of Spending. Know thyself. Understanding why we spend is the first step to controlling it. Did you know that 95% of our purchase decisions are made subconsciously? That's according to Harvard professor Gerald Zaltman. Our brains are wired to seek pleasure and avoid pain, often leading us to make impulsive buys. To control this, start by tracking your expenses. Note down every purchase, no matter how small. You'll be surprised how quickly little expenses add up. Next, reflect on your emotional state before each purchase. Are you buying because you're bored, stressed, or sad? A study by the Journal of Consumer Research found that people often shop to improve their mood, a concept known as retail therapy. Instead, find healthier ways to boost your mood, like exercising or talking to a friend. Another strategy is to set spending rules. For example, implement a 24-hour rule for non-essential purchases. If you still want the item after a day, it's less likely to be an impulse buy. This simple trick can save you hundreds over time. Chapter 2. Mindful Money Moves, the Power of Conscious Spending. Mindful spending is about being present and deliberate with your money. Start by aligning your spending with your values. Ask yourself, does this purchase bring me closer to my financial goals? If the answer is no, reconsider. Consider using cash instead of cards. A study from MIT found that people are willing to spend up to 100% more when using credit cards instead of cash. The physical act of handing over money makes the transaction more real, helping you think twice before buying. Another technique is the envelope method. Allocate a certain amount of cash for each spending category and put it in an envelope. Once the money is gone, you can't spend any more in that category. This visual and tactile approach can make budgeting more tangible and effective. Chapter 3. Dopamine Detox. Curbing Impulse Buys. Impulse buys are driven by the brain's reward system, which releases dopamine when we anticipate a reward. This makes us feel good in the short term, but can hurt our finances in the long run. To combat this, try a dopamine detox. Limit exposure to shopping triggers like ads and emails. Unsubscribe from promotional newsletters and unfollow brands on social media. Create a waiting list for items you want to buy. Write down what you want and wait 30 days. If you still want it after a month, then consider purchasing it. This cooling off period helps reduce impulsive spending. Replace shopping with alternative activities that also release dopamine. Exercise, cooking, or hobbies can provide similar pleasure without the financial cost. According to the American Psychological Association, engaging in physical activity releases endorphins, which can improve mood and reduce the desire to shop. By understanding and managing your brain's reward system, you can reduce impulse buys and make more thoughtful spending decisions. Chapter 4. The Spending SOS. Identifying and Avoiding Triggers. Identifying your spending triggers is crucial for controlling your expenses. Start by analyzing your spending patterns. Do you notice any trends or specific times when you spend more? Perhaps you shop online late at night or buy snacks when you're stressed. A study by creditcards.com found that 5% of people admit to shopping when they're feeling down. Next, create barriers to spending. If you tend to shop online, remove your saved credit card information from websites. This extra step can give you time to reconsider your purchase. You can also set up spending alerts on your phone. Apps like Mint or YNAB send notifications when you're close to your budget limit. Another effective strategy is to shop with a list. Plan your purchases in advance and stick to your list. According to the Journal of Consumer Research, shoppers who use lists spend 23% less than those who don't. By being intentional with your shopping, you can avoid unnecessary buys. Chapter 5. Budgeting Bliss. Making budgets work for you. Budgeting doesn't have to be a chore. Think of it as a tool to achieve financial freedom. Start with a simple budget. List your income and expenses and see where your money goes each month. Many experts recommend the 50-30-20 rule: 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings. Automate your savings to make budgeting easier. Set up automatic transfers to your savings account each payday. This way you save without thinking about it. A study by the National Bureau of Economic Research found that automatic savings programs increase saving rates by 12%. Use budgeting apps to track your spending. Apps like Pocket Guard or Every Dollar categorize your expenses and show you where you can cut back. These tools can make budgeting more engaging and less overwhelming. Chapter 6. The Savings Game. Turn savings into a fun challenge. Turning savings into a game can make the process enjoyable. Start with small, achievable goals. For example, try a no-spend challenge for a week. During this time, only spend money on essentials. You might be surprised at how much you save. Another fun idea is the 52-week savings challenge. Save $1 the first week, $2 the second week, and so on. By the end of the year, you'll have saved $1,378. This gradual increase makes saving feel less daunting. Join a savings group or challenge with friends or family. Having a support system can keep you motivated. According to a study by the American Psychological Association, social support can significantly improve your chances of achieving financial goals. Visualize your progress to stay motivated. Create a savings thermometer or jar and mark your progress as you save. Seeing your savings grow can be a powerful motivator. Chapter 7. The Habit Hacking Hack. Rewiring your financial behaviors. Changing your financial habits starts with small steps. Begin by identifying one habit you want to change. Maybe it's eating out too often or buying coffee every morning. According to Charles Duhigg in The Power of Habit, it takes about 66 days to form a new habit. Set clear, achievable goals for your new habit. Instead of saying, "I want to save more money," try, "I will bring lunch from home 3 times a week." This makes your goal specific and actionable. Use triggers to remind you of your new habit. For example, set a daily alarm to review your spending or place a sticky note on your fridge. These small cues can help reinforce your new behavior. Reward yourself for sticking to your new habit. Rewards don't have to be expensive. Treat yourself to a relaxing activity or a favorite snack. This positive reinforcement can help cement your new habit. Track your progress regularly. Use a journal or app to log your successes and challenges. Seeing your progress can keep you motivated and highlight areas where you need to improve. Chapter 8. Social Spending Sabotage. Managing Peer Pressure. Peer pressure can significantly impact your spending. It's easy to overspend when everyone around you is doing the same. Start by setting clear financial boundaries. Be honest with friends and family about your financial goals. According to a survey by Bankrate, 37% of Americans have gone into debt to keep up with friends. Learn to say no without feeling guilty. It's okay to decline invitations that don't align with your budget. Suggest more affordable alternatives like a potluck dinner instead of dining out. Find a support system of like-minded individuals. Join online communities or local groups focused on financial wellness. Surrounding yourself with people who share your goals can make it easier to stick to your budget. Plan ahead for social events. Allocate a specific amount for socializing each month. This way you can enjoy time with friends without derailing your budget. Chapter 9. Future Focus. Visualizing long-term financial success. Visualizing your financial goals can keep you motivated. Start by creating a vision board. Include pictures and quotes that represent your financial dreams. Place it somewhere you'll see daily to remind yourself of your goals. Break down your long-term goals into smaller, manageable steps. For example, if you want to save $10,000 for a down payment, break it into monthly savings targets. This makes your goal less overwhelming and more achievable. Regularly review and adjust your goals. Life changes, and so should your financial plans. Revisit your goals every few months to ensure they still align with your current situation. Celebrate your milestones. Recognize and reward yourself for reaching key financial targets. This can keep you motivated and make the journey to financial freedom more enjoyable. Educate yourself continuously. Read books, attend seminars, or take online courses about personal finance. Knowledge is power, and staying informed can help you make better financial decisions. By visualizing your success and taking consistent small steps towards your goals, you can achieve financial freedom.